Kate, captain of Wales for the Six Nations. How does that feel?
It's a massive honour to be captain of Wales. I think Wales is such a passionate country. I'm such a passionate rugby player. It's an amazing feeling. Obviously, I'd be here today with Al Calvary. Like, thoughts go out to her, and we've been doing some really good stuff together, building this next Wales team. But it is a massive honour to be doing it by myself, and to have Lenny think that of me, and that I can be the one to lead the girls this next Six Nations.
And you talk about there with Al Cal and your co-captaincy.
Yeah.
What have you learnt, and do you feel ready for this?
I think last year we went through some tough times together, and it's forced me and Al's relationship to deepen, but we're very aligned on what we want to get out of this Welsh team, and where we want to go in the next 4 years. I'd say the mistakes we made at the end of last year is really reinforced on where I think we can go now, and what I think I need from the players and from the staff, and where we need to go as a leadership team to get the best out of this team. So I think I'm in a better place now, having learned and done all that stuff last year, to be in a better place this year to fight it out in the Six Nations.
Your rugby journey is pretty unique.
Yeah.
A Facebook message, I think, as well, to Johan Cunningham. Just give us a wee bit about that, will you?
I got to about 20 years old, and I decided that I wanted to come back home to Wales and play rugby. And it was through this very, very Welsh way of doing it. I was talking to my mum, she talked to her friend, he found the email, then I was on a Zoom call with Johan, and he said, if you're over in July before the New Zealand Rugby World Cup, come and have a train with us. At the time I was in the Navy, I had a bit of time off, came over to UK, saw my family, did the training, and then at the next Rugby World Cup in New Zealand, he said that I'd be on the list if there were any injuries, and unfortunately Alicia Butchers did her ACL and I was brought into the squad. But after that I was like, man, I want to give this a massive crack. So I moved over in the January 2023 and just gave it a crack, and then was able to make my debut that first game in the 2023 Six Nations, and been here ever since, living the dream.
Some story at only 25, and you talked about the Navy, a welfare officer, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Has that helped you in rugby? Like, what skills have you translated across?
Yeah, I think it's been a massive part of my life, and a massive reason of where I am today. The skills that I learned in the Navy to lead people, to communicate, to work in teams, I think are directly transferable to being a rugby player and also being a captain. And honestly, I kind of fell into it. I didn't know what I wanted to do at uni. The Navy was down the road, and I'd say it's one of the best things I've ever done. Even just like making friends, being away from home, learning how to be an adult in this world. It's really set me up well to be here and be able to chase my dream here in Wales, to play rugby.
The squad that's been picked, you've obviously got experienced heads, but also Seren Singleton, George Iona, Picton Powell, young girls. That's what this maybe group needs, fresh faces, but also very good players. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, I'd say so. These girls they've really impressed in the Celtic Challenge, and they've been getting confidence, and they've been playing week in, week out against some quality sides from obviously Ireland and Scotland. So they should be coming into this Wales squad confident, I think, that they've been able to go toe to toe with internationals, and they're here on their own merit because they've been playing brilliantly. I think it's a good mix that we have. We have these fresh faces who are able to make things happen. Some of them are X Factor players, some of them are grafters, but also we've got some brilliant experience in the team still that can direct and help, and really channel into what we want to do and play as Wales for the Six Nations, but also for longer term in this next 4-year cycle.
You hear so much about processes and systems, but it's great to hear someone just say, we want to win. Is that now what this team obviously wants to do, but also believes they can do?
Yeah, I think every single year we want to win. And there's all sorts happening in the background. This is happening, players injured, all that kind of stuff. But at the bottom line, we want to win, and we want to win for our team, for our families, for the nation. And that's the privilege that we get to have, being in a Wales jersey. It's a massive honour to represent Wales, and we want to put our best foot forward every single time. And at the end of the day, it's rugby. Rugby is a win-lose kind of game. and we want to be on the winning side as much as possible, especially in the Six Nations, especially with it being fresh after the World Cup, different people in every single different squad and stuff, and we want to get the upper hand first for this next 4-year cycle.
Have a great championship. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers.